Hello guys, so welcome to my another video. So if you have been following the market, recently for the past 1 week, the market has been dropping quite a lot, right? Yeah, so the main reason, of course, besides the government shutdown thing and stuff, I think the market recently, the theme of that week is AI bubble. Yeah, so people think that the AI right now is in a bubble, the stock price is quite elevated or even, reaching like the dot-com bubble time, right? So this was quite a popular topic. So in this video, I will share with you, okay, my views, of course, and give you some answers, okay, so that you won't be that panicked, okay, and you know how to plan your investments moving forward, right? So in my Telegram here, okay, of course, I constantly always share things. If you are from Telegram, okay, I always share things with you guys, right? Yeah. So I share this to assure my Telegram community here, right, about my view on this AI bubble. Yeah. So a lot of people, okay, right now, I think it's quite normal for them, okay, to think that it's a bubble right now. Okay. And I think mainly it's because they see the stock price keep on going up and non-stop. And then people, those big companies has been keep on doing investments, pouring billions in, right? And then they cannot see any demand at all. Yeah, they say, hey, are they real demand? Got people really start to use because now people start questioning this the ROI from all of these billions of investments here. Are you really investing in something that's a demand in the future? So that's why people are quite concerned, right? Yeah. So before that, okay, let me start first. Okay, let me start first. Okay, but what is a stock market bubble? Right. So in Telegram, of course, I write quite a comprehensive views here, which I will also explain to you guys. But behind the scenes, I'm still doing an ebook, okay, on this are we in an AI bubble here, which I will share, of course, in the Telegram. Yeah, so if you are from there, you're watching this video, just be patient. Okay, I will definitely post, okay, once I do a very nice ebook for you guys. Okay, it's more in detail. You can see it's quite a lot of things here. Yeah. So in this video, I will summarize my views here. Okay, so let's start. Yeah. So of course, as you all know, the stock market bubble is very simple. People start to relate it to the 2000 dot-com bubble, right? First is of course the parabolic price acceleration. A lot you can see the stocks all like go up like that parabolic. So people are quite scared, right? Now, if it was supported by fundamental, then it's okay. But at that time, okay, in the 2000 dot-com bubble, is that the valuations defy fundamentals. That means this price just go up purely based on narratives, based on story, okay, based on the future that things that it will happen. So at that time, there was literally flat or no earnings at all. So literally, okay, it's just that the price go up. It's just because people based on stories, based on narratives. So it's because of this, it's a bubble. Because the stock price not been supported by any real business behind it, okay, or supported by fundamentals. That's why there's the bubble. So I think that's why people keep on seeing people spending billions, right? Hey, hello, are you spending billions? Stock price keep on going up. Then where is the real demand coming in, right? Okay, so I will share with you my view later on. Yeah. Okay, so of course, okay, during the bubble, as usual, okay, there will be a surge of experienced investors, and then they use a lot of leverage and stuff, lah. Yeah, so that's why there's a bubble become burst, okay, when they realize that, hey, the stock price went up and it's not really happening. All right, you are just paying for something more expensive. Yeah. So to be honest, okay, let me tell you this. At this start of this AI wave, consumers, which is like us, right? We are not really driving the AI. The big companies, the enterprises are the ones, okay, providing the demand first. So the businesses, governments, okay, are cloud providers. The cloud providers are the real customers. All right. So currently, right now, they are spending millions because you all know AI, they do cut costs, okay, and do boost efficiency and stays competitive one. Okay, so for example, okay, why I say that? Okay, so let me share, like for example, what is the results? Because mostly when AI, is it a real, is it a hype, right? You want to see them providing results. Okay, like for example, this one. Okay, I share here. Okay, all right. So AI really works. Okay, it is a real product. It's not like some idea in the air, right? So I think the famous one you all know is Palantir, if you've been following, right? Palantir really, okay, does provide results. Like it saves time. Okay, it saves money. You can see a lot of their customers here, all right, are getting the results, okay, from AI. Okay, like for this company here, all right, vice president of a supply chain, right? Okay, production schedules used to take us 40 hours to put together. Now it can be done in 30 minutes. So in short, there's a lot of value here. Right? They save a lot of time from 40 hours of work, 30 minutes done already. That's a lot of time and money saved, right? So AI, in a sense, okay, it's quite real, okay, because it really delivers results. All right, it's not in just an idea in the air only, right? So right now, right, who is now buying all of this? Okay, the AI chips, the semiconductor and stuff, right? So these big companies you always see in the news, right? Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Meta, because they are the big companies. They have a lot of cash flow. They are the ones with the biggest balance sheet, right? Yeah. So these large enterprises, okay, they go and buy all of this AI power. All right. And then, of course, it's been supported by large enterprises, okay, where they want to automate their automations. And of course, governments right now, okay, also, okay, it would make investments and build AI infrastructure. So the demand is really massive and very real. So the point that we want to double confirm, double check that this is not a bubble is that there must be real demand, right? There must be real demand. Okay, let me show you why I think this is real. Okay, and there is a real demand. Okay, this is this one. Okay, you see, so the first contention is this capital expenditure by all of these big companies, right? As you can see, after 2024, the capex jumped a lot, right? So people was quite worried. Okay, it feels like it's like overkill, and then we don't even use AI right now. How? So is is there a real demand? Okay, now let me tell you one thing. Okay, this is what I shared here. Here. Okay, now evidence that AI demand is real. So number one, okay, Microsoft already has 400 billion in AI contracts already. All right, so you can see their remaining performance obligation. Okay, on June, okay, on the June one is 368. But in the latest earnings, okay, the management said they already hit 400 billion in AI contracts. Okay, what does it mean here? Now, so this CFO, Amy Hood from Microsoft, so there's one analyst asked, are we in a bubble? Okay, now, so thankfully, okay, that the management gave us some idea of what's happening behind the scenes. So let me talk a little bit of maybe connecting a couple of the dots, because with 400 billion of RPO, okay, remaining performance obligations, okay, that's sort of short dated as we talk about. Our needs to continue to build out the infrastructure is very high. And RPO means what? That's book business today. Yeah. So that means, okay, Microsoft right now is not guessing or is not gambling for betting on future demand. In fact, they already see demand right now today. And that is already 400 billion in book contracts already. Meaning to say, customers have already signed deals that guaranteed future revenue. So right now, they got backlog. It's not that they are building for something in the future that's empty. That means it's already have backlog already because of these huge book contracts. So Microsoft must keep on building data centers and AI infrastructure. That's why you can see they keep on buying Nvidia chips, go and build data centers and stuff. It's because there's a lot of backlog. Okay, in the future, they need to satisfy all of these contracts right now. So in short, this is not speculation. Okay, and that because right now they are fulfilling existing contracts. So they mean sustained revenue growth is likely lah. So right now, in a sense, it's not a bubble because my criteria, if it is a bubble, right, is that valuations defy fundamentals and it's because of narrative. There's no real demand, no real business behind it, one. All right, but then this is different. Okay, so let's go back to Microsoft. Okay, this is Microsoft, and of course, Nvidia, we all know this is a very famous company, and that's why you can see the revenue grow so fast. So you must understand, where does this money come from? And this money comes from real companies, and there's real cash coming in. There is a real business. The dot-com bubble is just based on stories, and price goes up because of there's a future potential, anything. So there's no real business behind it. So money is really coming into Nvidia, and companies are, really ordering chips, okay, from Nvidia, right? So no bubble grows revenue like that. So only real demand does. Yeah, and of course, governments are also spending billions on this. All right, so AI now is a national priority. So last time dot-com bubble, there's no such thing. Okay, right. So demand is very real, okay, and very, very massive. So there's nothing like the dot-com bubble, and the revenue is already here, as I already showed you just now. Now, this next point is something very important for you guys. Okay, and please pay attention. And this is where you want to position yourself before the market realizes it. Because we have been doing a lot of research, okay, and we thought that, oh, we are late to the party, right? actually we are still very early. And that's what scares me in a sense, because you can see right now a lot of money is being flowing into AI investments, and the stocks have been going up a lot, right? There are still a lot of opportunities coming in. All right, so pay attention. Number one, you can see that right now we are in phase one of the cycle, right? So we are in phase one of the cycle. So phase one is this. That is that we are already building the infrastructure. This is the one that we have seen already. They build data center, keep on buying. So TSMC is busy with the orders from Nvidia, Apple, and stuff. These are all infrastructure. Okay, so let me explain in a sense. Okay, do you remember the internet? All right. So the internet, before internet becomes famous, all right, they must build the infrastructure first, right? They must build the cables, they must build the some telecom things and stuff, right? So this is infrastructure. Then only I can serve the demand. So without the demand cannot come in a sense in a monetary sense first, because there's no infrastructure to monetize it, right? So the right now is the same thing happen with AI. So AI right now, these companies are building the infrastructure. Then when they build the infrastructure done ready, that's when phase two comes in. Phase two is where the enterprise AI software boom. This is where enterprises, okay, they use software, okay, and uses AI to deliver real results. Like for example, there are some companies where you can see that already. Palantir, very famous. Palantir is actually, in a sense, phase two and ready, and they are still very early. Yeah, okay, right now because they are using AI, okay, and give results to people. So they are now currently for Palantir, okay, they are on phase two. Phase one is the companies like what? Okay, let me show you here. Phase one, phase two, I got right. I see technology adoption curve, right? Phase one is infrastructure build up currently right now, okay, and these two, because why? Phase two is where the companies automate things. Okay, they want to get results, save time, save money. The next phase, number two, for you guys to take note is is to find companies that can really deliver results by using AI already. Because let me tell you, investors are not so patient. They want to start seeing results already with all of this investment and stuff, right? You say you will your in your earnings call. Let's say in your company, say I'm using AI, I'm using AI, right? Then you better make sure that your AI really do deliver results, either in your own company or your software really help your customers to deliver results, either by saving time, saving money, okay, or help grow faster revenue. Okay, so this is phase two coming in. So right now is now until today. All right, phase two I think is from 2025 to 2027. And this is when we get to see, all right, the real results coming from AI. So this is why, okay, for phase two, this is the part where we want to start to identify companies with such characteristics already. You want to find companies with a workable software. When you say your AI is based on software and stuff, okay, then we want to find such companies, right? So AI co-pilots become essential tools already, or even like agentic AI lah, or whatever lah, okay? Then companies automate, there's a lot of automation, machine learning and stuff, and then you need to see revenue accelerate already because of AI, because you're doing your business more efficiently already. So this is phase two. And let me tell you, if you miss out on phase one opportunities, like AMD lah, Nvidia lah, TSMC lah, okay, all of this, yeah, if some of you miss out, right? If you're watching this video, you better don't miss out on phase two already. Because BIA right now, we will be finding opportunities on phase two already. Currently, right now, we made a lot of money from 2024 and 2025, a lot, okay? But right now, phase two from 2026 onwards, it will be hyper focusing on finding opportunities in this area here already, all right? And of course, in phase three, after the enterprises and stuff, okay, they already consolidate, they use AI to run already, and that's when the AI tools will flow to the consumers. Consumers will always be the last one in the chain. And but also you say the last one, but it's the biggest market ever, because this is where you sell AI to the whole world. And this one maybe around 2028 and beyond. Why? Because this is where the consumer AI explosion starts already on phase three. Okay, this is when AI phones, AI operating systems, AI agents, your home, all right, maybe your robot, okay, that cleans the house one. Maybe that time even smarter already using AI and stuff, right? Yeah, so it will become mainstream. So it will be applied, okay, on what? AI robots already, AI, physical AI. This one, phase two is software. Phase three is physical AI coming in already. Maybe, okay, like Tesla's autonomous vehicle or their Tesla robot, right? Yeah, so let's see how first, okay, because this one is still very far off. But at least right now, okay, focus on phase two. Yeah, phase two, this is very, very important. Okay, so this is the reason why, okay, you can see if you go back down, why there's a lot of investment done by a lot of these people, because the demand and the trend moving forward is very, very big. So what they are doing right now is they are building all of this infrastructure. When all of this infrastructure is here, then they are able to support, okay, all of this. So there's another 10 years ahead thing lah. All right, but I'm very excited for phase two. Okay, because now that we all know this already, I tell you, opportunities again, okay, it is coming. Right? We thought that we miss out on this. Actually, no, these are all hardwares. You realize like Nvidia, AMD, TSMC, all of these are hardware. All right, they need to build all the data center, the things. But right now, the next one is software. So you need to focus on software. After hardware, software comes in already. Okay, right. So I guess that's all for you guys to need to know. Enterprises, bottom line. Okay, bottom line here. So AI is not a bubble. All right. The stock prices may elevate. I agree with that. It may be slightly expensive and stuff. Okay. But the fundamentals may catch up to that elevated stock price. Or maybe if it's went up too overvalued, then it may correct in the future. But I don't think, okay, based on our research, it will burst because there's real demand. Okay, and the whole world is right now moving towards AI already. Okay, so it's a full platform shift, just like the early days of the internet, okay, or AWS. So the spending looks big because the opportunity is even bigger on phase two and phase three. All right. So the winners, like we watched today, that we know today, are the infrastructure players, the hyperscalers, right? But software and consumer winners will come next and later. So you do not want to miss out this next wave. And this is phase two. And this is when, we'll be researching and finding opportunities, all right, for our community lah. All right. Okay. So we are still very early. Okay. So smart investors positioned right now. Okay. Now, so this is, in Telegram, if you like this kind of content and updates here, hey, you can join my Telegram lah. Okay. Because right now we'll be focusing already, okay, on AI opportunities, especially on phase two moving forward, because 2026 is coming in, right? Okay. So, and then, yeah, this one, okay, and then what else I need to update to you guys here. So I'm now preparing this ebook for you, all right? So because there's a lot of things, right, more in detail. Then the bonus, okay, the real AI winners across phase 1 and 3, phase 1 to 3, all right? So this is just potentials lah, okay? So we will be researching, okay, and then we will put in, okay, the potential AI winners across phase 1, 2, and 3 in my ebook. So once confirmed, I will put it all here, okay, and then I will post it to the Telegram here. All right, so if you want to get this ebook, join the Telegram. Okay, after that, I will post the link and you can download the ebook. All right, it will be ready maybe by end of this week. Okay, all right. So now my next video, let me tell you guys, my next video, after I know this phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, I am very, very excited for Alibaba. Okay, so there's a new AI update that I want to share with you guys, my view on Alibaba. Now, let me give you a hint. Alibaba is an e-commerce company, right? But I tell you, they are now moving towards AI infrastructure already. Here, okay, build infrastructure right now. So you can see the performance by Microsoft just now. Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Google, all of these are investing because they are in the US. So you have to think the big market right now in China, who are the hyperscalers? And I tell you one hint first, okay, and more will be reviewed in the video. One of it, okay, the big beneficiary is Alibaba. And if you have been following the videos, you know, okay, that they are now focusing a lot of AI and data centers really. Yeah. So I will share my view on Alibaba again on Telegram here. Yeah. If you don't want to miss out, join my Telegram. Okay. So I hope this video, okay, gives you a lot of value. Okay. And I hope you're excited for the phase 2 of the AI cycle here. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys, and I see you in my next Alibaba video.